Hi, this is Mike from Narain for United Colors of Fashion with the beautiful and timeless Sandi Bass. Sandi, how are you today?
I'm great, Michael. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you so much for taking some time out for your busy day. I know you were doing a lot for philanthropy today, but we are so honored to have you sit here and give us the insights and the pearls of wisdom for fashion and humanitarianism.
Well, thank you. I'm so happy to be a part of United Colors of Fashion. It's so dear to my heart. I love the mission. I love what we're doing. I love what we're going to continue to do and really bring awareness to help other people, because that's what it's about. It's about giving back.
She's not really telling you much that this beautiful young woman before me was one time a supermodel. Tell us about that, Sandi.
Well, I've had fashion in my blood from the day that I can remember that I loved anything. So my mom was a beautician. I'm from Nashville, Tennessee, and I've always wanted to be a model. And I set my dream to do that, and miraculously it came through. I lived in Los Angeles for a while after high school, and I went to LA City College there, and I studied fashion design and art culture. And I knocked on doors. I was very, very, very skinny. So that made it a problem for me, especially in America, because the basic size was an 8. And I was nowhere near that. I was about a good -0. So with that, I still wanted my dream to come true, so I continued to push and try to get an agency and in Los Angeles with no great results. So what happened was Givenchy came to Los Angeles. And he asked me, and my agent called me and said, would you like to go and try on these clothes, because no one else is fitting them, because the sizes are too small. So to make a long story short, what I did was I went and I did an interview with him, Givenchy, and he tried on clothes, and they all fit. And I did the show, and he asked me to come to Paris after. So I was his muse for 7 years in Paris, and then I spent 5 years in Rome with Valentino, and I worked for Karl Lagerfeld and Sonia Rykiel and Ungaro. I've had a great, great, great career living in all these wonderful countries, and I lived in Tokyo, Japan for 5 years also.
Wow, so she's international. Okay. So here's a quick question. How has the industry changed and embraced women of color?
Well, that's a very, very good question, and another one that's dear to my heart, because as a people, we should all be one, but unfortunately, it is not like that. And I boil it down to the advertisers, because they are really the ones that hold the key to dictate what we want to see. The advertisers are the ones that's where the dollars come from. So, and it trickles down from advertising to companies, clothing companies, then to agencies, and then to models. So a lot of times you will see 1 or 2 models of color at an agency. It's getting better, much better right now. But before you would see 1 or 2, maybe 3 or 4. Now you're beginning to see 10, 12, which is great. And that's why I'm so happy to be casting director for United Colors of Fashion, because I'm going to have a multitude of beautiful, beautiful, colorful girls from Oriental, Asia to African American to European, all types, because that's what the world consists of.
Exactly, that's beautiful. I'm glad that you have an avid say in what's going to happen in transforming what's been ingrained and been in place for a while. So my hat's off to you for that.
Well, thank you. I'm trying, even though I also place models in Asia. And I worked in Asia, in Tokyo, as a model for many, many years, and I would go there twice a year, and there were at least 15 black models there at a time. And I've been placing models in Asia for the past 15 years, and I have yet to place one African American model in Asia. So the tables have kind of turned. I really don't know what happened. It's unfortunate, but I still push my beautiful girls of color for Asia. But to advertise because we give contracts for Japan, the agencies are in fear of bringing a girl of color over, thinking that she won't make her contract, because she's thinking that the clients will not book the girls of color. So I'm doing my best to try to change that also and push the envelope a little bit. That's what we have to do.
Excellent. So you currently have an agency?
No, I don't have an agency. I have a management company. I manage several girls, very, very small. I place models in Asia. I give seminars all over the U.S. and sometimes in Europe, because I do speak a little French. And I manage a handful of girls.
What is one key token, one pearl that you learned
lasting beauty, I think, really comes from within. So I look for girls that have great personalities, girls that can develop themselves and be mature, as well as be able to perform for the camera. Because the camera does not tell a story. It does tell a story, but it tells the truth. So you want to be able to play with the camera, and you want to also be able to get multiple bookings. And if they like you, then you'll be booked more than once. And that's the idea, is to have multiple bookings. And the way to do that is through personality. Okay, you have to be beautiful too. That really does help. But isn't it nice to work with someone that's pleasant?
Yes, absolutely.
Isn't it? I mean, doesn't it make the day go by faster?
It
And it's
sure
a lot of
does.
fun. So that's why a lot of models say to me, well, she's a top model. Why can't I be a top model too? So it isn't all in how you look. A lot of it is personality. And personality goes a long way. A long, long way.
Exactly. Now, when you look at a girl at a casting, what are important things that they should have together to,
Well, I think they really need to have the whole package. First of all, it's the attraction. I'm looking at a girl, and first of all, she has to appeal to my eyes. Or not necessarily my eyes, but what I think that the designers want. Because you can't really be personal when you're a casting director. You really have to know what the clients want, and that's the objective way. So what I look for is physical beauty first. I look for a great body, and then I look for personality. And if I get those two things, and then I look for the walk. Now, if she can walk and she has those other two great traits, then we're in business. So that's the triple threat.
how important is the walk?
The walk is very important. The walk is very important because that's where everybody is going to, all eyes are on you. And the walk cannot be too over the top, but at the same time, it can't be too slow. You have to feel it. I watched the show today, and watching each girl come out, you come out and it's bang. You make a statement. You want the eyes to look at you. When I see a show, I want the model to make me want to look at her and make me want to have what she has on. And that is what we call selling. And this is what the designers want. The main purpose of a model is to sell. And if you can sell clothes through a beautiful walk without overpowering the outfit, just let the outfit go. And I love it when the models walk a little bit slow and just really kind of milk it, especially if they have on a beautiful gown. And just kind of take your time, but at the same time, you have to be strong. You have to, it's a whole package that you have to have. And this is why girls work more and more and more, because if they have the package, then they're definitely going to get more jobs.
Nice. What could fashion do for humanitarian causes?
Well, fashion and humanity goes together. Because, okay, we get up every morning, everybody has to get dressed. Okay? We get dressed, you go to the office, or either you go to whatever job you have, and clothes are infiltrated. Clothes are infiltrated in all of our lives, in every aspect. You have on a bow tie. You don't have to have that on. You could have on a regular tie. And fashion has choices. So if we put these two together, in the countries that are not as fortunate as American countries, they don't have the means or the money to be able to dress, but we need to help them, and that's why I love working with United Colors of Fashion. We really need to help and just make the world one. And that's why I think fashion is so important. It makes a statement. We all wear clothes. And I love being able to do this. Absolutely.
We're so honored to have you aboard that we have named you United Colors of Fashion Casting Director of the Year. Were you informed of that?
You've named me what?
Casting Director of the Year because of your philanthropic role, and we feel that you are a dynamic leader in what you're going to do for women, particularly women of color.
I'm so honored. Thank you. Oh, thank you.
You deserve it. You earned it, and that you keep on paying it forward in what you do. You could be a supermodel and diva and call it quits, but there's more to that, and that's what we love here at United Colors of Fashion. That we are for fashion for humanitarian causes. Sandi, thank you so much for your time.
Such a great honor. Thank you so much.
Well, thank you so much. We're looking to be with you on October 5th when we actually have the casting and
Absolutely.
the steps on Broadway.
I'm looking
representation of the world. Right?
Absolutely, that's what it's about. And thank you so much for that honor.
Oh, thank you. Well, this is Michael, Narain, and Sandi Bass from United Colors of Fashion, and you can catch us at the casting on October 5th at Steps on Broadway. So thank you so much. We'll see you there, and they shouldn't forget their heels, right?
No, bring those pumps, ladies.
All right, take care.